let's go ahead and give this one a shot, my party people. So what we're looking at here is a question about, well, volume. And it's because it's given away and the shape is given away. So we're going to talk about that in a moment. But no matter what, the first thing we do in any word problem is, hey, what's the question? Read the question first because you want to identify the goal before you get into all the hoo-ha about what formulas and what shapes we're dealing with. So here we go. First things first, read the question. So we'll say right here, what is the height of the second box? Okay, cool. So again, I don't particularly know if I just read that, nothing else. Okay, the height of the second box. So I'll go ahead and write that here. Second box height equals, okay, it says feet there, so I'll just say blank feet. Again, just to get the ball rolling here, just to get something. And we want to be confident that we know what we're looking for, so everybody is cool with you. Is it safe to say that there are apparently 2 boxes, and we want to know how tall the second one is? And just like you're watching this video for free here on YouTube, I got more free materials for you, my ASVAB party people. We've got a free practice test that comes with video solutions so you can learn from every single mistake and identify those topics that you need to crush and work on. And on top of that, you can get a free class with me on Zoom once a week. And so that's all included in my free practice test with my free class included. Click that link in this video or in the description, sign up, keep learning for free, and keep raising your score. I'm proud of you. Let's keep working hard, and let's get back to the problem. Can you do a visual just to see how it looks? Absolutely. You guys know I'm the Picasso of math. I don't even need to use the tools on this app to draw straight lines. I just draw straight lines naturally. So let me go ahead and kind of just draw it out for you. Again, I'm not going to use any of the features here because I can draw that good. Just close your eyes. You're good. Boom. There you go. Yeah, perfect drawing, guys. Look at that. See? That's how we do it. So there it is, the most perfectest drawing in the world, and this is a rectangular prism. That's what's highlighted right here. Cool. So that's what a rectangular prism looks like. Basically, it's a box. Pretty much, okay? So here's the key to this question. The moment that you know that you're dealing with a geometry word problem, you got to make sure that you are ready to regurgitate any and all formulas that you need. So, with that said, my party people, let me go ahead and point out the exact unit that this is from. This is going to be from, we have like 4 units on geometry here. So this one's going to be unit 11, okay? If you're in the course, Arithmetic Reasoning, unit 11, volume word problems. And so, when I start reading through the information, just follow along. This is how we discover this information. It says 2 boxes, rectangular prisms. That shouldn't be the trigger yet. They gave you the name of the shape, whatever, but you need to know what about the shape you're dealing with. Then it says have the same volume. Right there. That's the key there. We really need to pay attention to that. Everybody, the moment that you're given an explicit math word like that, like volume, the first question I always tell you to ask yourself is, what shape? Because, everybody, when you have a specific math word like volume, and you know the shape, what do you also know? If you know the name, the exact math word, with the shape that it accords to or belongs to, we can then know the formula. And so, everybody, what's the formula for a rectangular prism or a box? What's the formula for a box? Kai, thank you. You got it there. Length times width times height. So if you didn't know that, go ahead and write that down for yourself. The volume of this box right over here. Again, the one that I drew by hand, no help needed. Volume equals length times width times height. Booyah. Right there. Okay, so do yourself a favor, write that down. Again, this is for rectangular prisms. Okay, so I'm going to write that down here. Rectangular prism. Again, a box with rectangles as the faces. That's pretty much all that is. Damien, I don't know why you're acting surprised, man. You've been crushing it. So with that, boom, there it is. And so when we take a look further at the information, again, we have 2 boxes. But everybody, what's the most important piece of information? Not that we're dealing with volume of rectangular prisms. What's one other word that I should highlight in this sentence? What's one other word that I should highlight? Lambda, right there. Same volume. And Damien, you're correct about that. Sorry about that. But yeah, same volume. That's a very important note that we should take right over here. So the volume of box 1 equals the volume of box 2. And everybody, is it true that the volume of box 1 is going to be the length times the width times the height of box 1? And the volume of box 2 is going to be the length, the width, and the height all multiplied of box 2? Is that true? Cool. Yeah, as long as we know these truths, then we're good. We're absolutely good. Watch this. We're good. Bam. I'm going to find out I'm going to highlight this one I'll do this one in green, and I'll go this one in blue. How about that? To make things simple. So for box 1, we have the length times the width times the height equals, and then in blue over here, again, length times width times height. Just to keep things clear. Now watch this. The first box, that's what it says right here. The first box right above me, it says measures 5 feet in length, 8 feet in width, 6 feet in height. Okay, so I'm going to put those numbers in. 5, 8, and 6. 5 times 8 times 6. Let's see what other information I have here. What else do they give us? Then it says over here, it says, hey, the second box measures 12 feet in length and 10 feet in width. Okay, great. So it looks like we're going to have ourselves 12 times 10. And then that h that we're looking for still right there. Bam. And here is your regularly scheduled announcement, my party people. Remember guys, I host a free class every single week and more classes beyond that. So make sure to check the group tutoring schedule so you know when the classes are, when you can expect to see me live so you can raise your score and get that job you want. So click there to see the schedule, and let's keep getting back to the YouTube video right over here. And once we set this up, everyone, does this look very doable to you? Does that look doable to you? Yeah, I would hope so, right? I would hope so. I would hope that this gives us an opportunity to get this down. So there are really 2 main ways. Once you get to this point, the purpose of problems like this is, 1, if you know your formula, your setup's going to be confident and you're going to feel pretty good about this. But other times, like we saw in this, the first problem that we did, sometimes even if it's a quick setup, you might see that the work that you do takes a long time to execute. So remember in that previous 2 questions where we went over that proportion question and there were decimals involved and a lot of calculation? Let's see if that's the same case here. Here's one way we can go about it. Number 1, let's just go ahead and multiply everything straight up here. Everybody, 5 times 8 is what? Hit me. 5 times 8 is what? 40. Then if we do the 40 times 6, what's 40 times 6? Quick. What's that going to be? 240. Okay, great. On the right side, let's go ahead and do the 12 times 10. 12 times 10 is going to be what? 120. And we still have that h attached to it. Sounds good. So from here, it looks like we just need to do one more thing before we're done. And that's going to be dividing both sides by 120. Yep, and we're set. So divide both sides by 120. I'll make sure to catch that question in a moment there, Yahweh. So boom, 120 cancels out, and we have ourselves 240 divided by 120. That's going to be what? Yeah, it's going to be 2. So we have 2 equals h, and since h represented, what was that? The height? That's going to be a height of 2 feet. And so we both know this video just helped you with your test anxiety by just a little bit. And to keep lowering your test anxiety and keep raising your confidence, that's what my ASVAB All-Access Program is for. The link's right up here. Click it, watch the video on how it works, and you'll see exactly why thousands of my students have raised their scores and gotten the jobs they want. So click there, watch the video, and sign up to raise your score. I'll see you soon.